We'll be making the spiral. You will need round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, and cutters. The spiral is going to end up being about the size of a dime in an S shape. You'll start off with round nose pliers and your wire. We're going to be building from the center out, so you need to hold on to the pliers as close as you can to the end of your wire and as close as you can to the end of your tools. We're going to go around about 1.5 times around, as many times as you can go without holding on to 2 layers of wire. You want to make sure they're flat. If it starts to creep out, just flatten it and then keep going. About 1.5 times around. We're going to switch over to flat nose pliers. We're going to use this to inch around to make the spiral. You want to start off with your wire being up about 45 degrees. We're just going to inch that around, and I'm pushing slightly into my pliers and bringing it down to about the 45-degree angle down this way. And I'm going to reposition and do that until I get around about 5 times or the size of a dime. You'll start to get a rhythm going. When I'm done, it'll be about the size of the top of my finger. Okay, about somewhere in there. I'm going to cut this wire about the width of my thumb, so about 1/2 inch or so away from the spiral. I'm going to use round nose pliers to curl the top, so I'm ending it with this little hook on here. Make sure that it does create the S shape. So I'm going to have flat nose pliers holding on to the spiral so I don't mess that up. And I have my round nose pliers to roll that away. So I'm going to use about the middle of my pliers, depending on what size you want. For this, we'll use the middle. And you can reposition that a few times. I'm just rolling it onto its back. If you have extra, we're just going to go ahead and inch that around, just like we did before. And if you have trouble, you can always use your pliers to hold on to that loop that you made and kind of push it in there. Make sure that's completely flat, and we made an S shape spiral.